Hey everyone, welcome to a Phoenix game. Not the most simple Phoenix game, I guess, but we'll see. And well, I guess simple means that you have like easy targets, maybe some mostly melee targets or something that is harder to reach you. But yeah, I guess here it doesn't matter. From what I can tell, we'll probably have a lot of targets anyway because of Samura. I suspect that Samura will be top, so they have a lot of survivability, but this is a bit harder for us. Now there are two main, well, actually all level 1 talents I think are pretty good for silver bronze, and this is I think silver 5 probably, so it's basically bronze. So yeah, you can go spell damage, so you go full Q and starting from level 1. That's fine if you like the sort of mage kind of plays, and you can take that. I personally prefer auto attacks, so I go either W, okay, so both are W I guess. I either go the splash talent or the increased damage when you move. So the increased damage when you move affects both the single target and the splash auto attack mode. So basically, if you moved before making an auto attack, then it will have, I think, like 15, 20, 30, whatever, some percentage, like a crit, basically, higher damage. The other option is after you make 3 single target auto attacks, you get 1 long range splash, like uber auto attack. So that means that it splashes bigger and its damage is like 3 times more. And yeah, so it requires, there's a audio cue that you'll hear that will tell you that it's ready to for you to switch and make do damage with that, with the splash, if you take it. But here I think I prefer just increased damage after moving, because I didn't think I would have the option to get close, do the 3 auto attacks, and then to do the splash one. I think that's the most important thing you have to consider between when selecting those. So for 4, I mean, it's all like movement speed talents. Obviously, the simplest one that you don't have to like think too much about is just take movement speed. When shields are on, you get 10%. When shields are off, you get 15% or something like that. So that's just basically good, all around nice. I think here, I'm not sure, but if I remember correctly, I'm taking the one where your long range splash W slows once every 10 seconds, which is kind of nice if you don't have any slows in your team. I mean, we do have Stitch's W, but yeah, I'm not sure we can rely on that. Oh yeah, maybe they can pinch me here. I can TP out if I have to. See if they do. You have to remember that with your E you can, it's relatively short and takes a long time to activate, so it's not that good to just run away in a straight line. But because they don't know which direction you're going, so you have to take advantage of that, and going over obstacles is really nice. Helps you get out of sticky situations. Yeah, and the Phoenix is really nice for clear. I mean, it's kind of all-rounder, I think. Like, it's not particularly good at single target damage or AoE damage or magical damage or any kind of damage, I think. But the fact that you can switch his playstyle very easily and quickly gives you a lot of versatility. Obviously, it's easy to counter with heroes that do damage to shields. I mean, there's not that many in the game, but if they do take them, if they do take those talents, then it would be a bit of a problem. Although later on you have an option to spec into things that rely less on your shield, or go completely another way and just spec into something that gives you even more shields. So here we kind of fighting into them for no reason. We should take camps, but for this you're gonna have to have your team with you. I'm trying to make them go that way, but it's a bit hard. They just people like ARMing, so it's a bit hard. And Fenix is not a hero that will take a camp solo. I mean, maybe a bit later you can take the small camp, because you will give up your shield for it. But if you don't do that, then yeah, it's not the best hero to do solo camps. Yeah, maybe here would be best if we had because they can invade, but again, thankfully this is silver bronze-ish, so they don't do any invades. And I'm going bottom to start clearing their camp, because it's quite an annoying camp. And I'm hitting the minion that will give me the most splash, so the most targets. Yeah, trying to zone the Zarya, which is not easy to do, but yeah, obviously I can give up my shield for when trading. That's another thing with the Phoenix. You have to remember that yes, you're squishier than other heroes, but you can trade more effectively because you don't need a healer for your trades. So you can basically lose about a third of your HP, maybe even 40%. I think that the shields are about 40% of your total HP, and then you basically get it back. Yeah, Samuro will zone me here, and he is stronger one-on-one. There's nothing I could do, so maybe just try to find the correct one and try to go on him here. So far so good. I mean, I don't know why they haven't taken top. Oh, now they see there's 2 top. Yeah, I have no idea why Stitches went that way solo, and yeah, me trying to save him here. Well, actually not bad. We got a lot done, but yeah, I don't think we would have killed him either way, but definitely the Lucio's E saved him. Maybe I can catch up to him. So another, oh, that's a good catch. Another talent that I like is getting the attack speed on 7. So basically that allows you to get an attack speed boost for as long as you're attacking heroes. Basically you have that boost, but once you stop and it's been like I don't know, like 2 seconds that you haven't attacked a hero, then you lose the attack speed boost and you lose your shields. So you kind of, it's a trade-off again, but you have to think how to use that. I guess not take it if they have a stun heavy team, because then you will be stunned in the middle of their team with no shield and no attack speed. Another thing to know is that as long as you have more than one target, the splash auto attack is more damage per second. Now it's important to know that it's obviously less damage per second on a single target, but it is as a whole more damage per second, so it depends on what your goal is. You have to take that into account. Usually if you're in a lane, or this is like a trading war, then you should probably do the splash as long as they're standing close enough. Yeah, we have a Zul that is not really too good, and our healer went solo, which, I mean, should be dead for that, obviously. That's being out of position, classic. Me and Vala are trying to get the kill here. That was a good stun for him. Yeah, this is on us. That was a bad play on our part. And yeah, somehow we still managed to salvage this. And they did waste a lot of time, so they will... Yeah, I'm trying to give my shield for the bailings here, so they explode on me and not on the buildings. Also a good way to use the shield. And then obviously taking the ranged stronger minions, which make do most of the damage and are squishy. So yeah, because of Kel'Thuzad, I went for the spell shield here. It's quite nice, as long as you have the shields. Yeah, we're just harassing them here relatively easily. I think the reason that they are losing this is that they are not doing any plays outside of standing just in front of us. And between me and Vala, we just inflict so much pure damage, you know, that we don't need any mana to go back or skill shots to land. So it's hard for them to go against that. I mean, as long as we have our 3 minions that do a lot of damage, this should end here. Yeah, this is where Fenix excels. He just auto attacks without any repercussions, basically. I guess White Man and Vala were okay. Yeah, did pretty well with kills and no deaths. But I think Fenix definitely is something worth taking in bronze or silver. It's not very hard. I think it should be in the easy category. And there is some effort to understand the way to play around the shields, but other than that, it's pretty simple, like Rainer, I guess.